What up, pimps? Welcome back to Blood Bowl 2 as we continue our storming success here in the post-season. The Mega Cup well underway. The first round is done and we find ourselves now in the quarterfinals. If the game would load and tell us what's going on here. Oh, no, I thought it was loading in there because there's a big blank thing in the middle of the screen. It's not, it's just not saying anything, but that's okay. The schedule, the quarterfinals it now is. Let's just have a look at the structure of the Mega Cup, because I think I got it a bit wrong last time. I was a bit confused as to how many teams were entering, because there was only 4 rounds, but there was so many teams entering. It's very simply a final, semi-final, quarterfinal, round of last 16. So we just played the round of last 16, a resounding and thonking, if very costly, win against the Shady Scratches here, and we now find ourselves against the Dark Aspics. Now, we know the Dark Aspics, don't we? We're very familiar with the Dark Aspics because they, if we just go to the Bronze Division of the regular season, they finished second in the same league as us. Very, very interesting. So it was the top 4 teams going through to the Mega Cup from each division. The Valorous Spears actually won an incredible game. I was just looking in the Mega Cup round of last 16. Some of the results there. The Valorous Spears, they won 5-3. What a crazy game that is. That's a touchdown every 2 turns. It's ridiculous. The Dry Obelisks are out, but it is the Dark Aspics that we face today. Now, let's remind ourselves of when we played the Dark Aspics. I think it was on the last day of the season, that's right, and we drew 1-1. Not our best result. I've got to be honest, the Tomb King style of opponent is not really something I think we match up that well against, but it looks like they've only got, oh no, they do have 4 of the big fellas. Yeah, that's what we struggle against, but we played in a league with them. We were much better in that league than them. We have a much better team rating, even without our best player, because he's now dead, obviously. I think we should be okay here. They bought Ali Babad. We've seen him before. And an extra team training. We've got an apothecary now. If only we bought one before. And poor old number 3 might still be with us, but he's not. Now we're going to have to now face the rest of the season, nay, the rest of our years without the person who was our MVP for the regular season. Right, here we go. Okay. Let's set up our team in defense. Right, now how are they setting up here? It seems, well, this is a defensive setup that seems to work us quite well thus far in our empire. In our career, I think is a better word there. Let's bring in, we don't want lineman number 1 really starting any games, what with his injury and stuff, so we'll just put in lineman. Any of these guys have SPP already? Nope, they don't. Okay, well, lineman number 12, it's going to be you then, my friends. We got a lineman and a berserker, or a thrower and a berserker on each side. We've got a thrower in there. You know what? I'm just going to switch these 2 over. We've got our runners in a slightly deeper field, and we'll save that setup as 1. There we go. So we got our... No, we want throwers on the side and linemen in the line of scrimmage. There we go. So we've got some linemen there, 12 and 13. We've got throwers and berserkers on the side. We've got runners in the deep field and our Oofvener just on the side here, ready to pop out, ready to rush something. Let's go. Let's confirm that setup and let's get on to the semi-finals. You'd say on paper we should win this game, but this is a team that we played and not yet beaten. Both teams lose a turn. Well, I guess considering we're on defense, that's probably a bit of a benefit to us. That is an interesting kick. We've made an onside kick there, my friends. That is a crazy one. Let's see how they react to it. And we might be able to just sneak. We've got 3 pretty quick and nifty guys over here that might be able to just sneak one in. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what goes on here. So we lose turn 1. When we're defending for the half, probably a benefit. And my cup is leaking and water has fallen down into my crotch now and it looks like I've weed myself. But I assure you, my friends, I have not urinated in my own trousers. It is merely just water. I'm not sure where that's leaking from. It's a thick mug I've got here. Thick glass. I'm not sure where it could possibly... Oh. It was a bit wet on the desk. There we go. And it's fallen off the back. But anyway, it seems like... Oh dear! Not a good start for the Dark Aspics there. Having to use a reroll with that. And he's going to mess up the pickup as well. In all honesty, the turnover there goes now. And they weren't really going to punch us anyway because of the way they set up. So really that fumble sort of benefited them because it's going to be a lot harder for us to pick up the ball now. But still, let's do some fighting. Should we just crush a guy and make a big hole in the middle, shall we? Oh, good. Dragma, how many times is this going to happen, man? God, I wish you had died. Are we going to take a 1 in 6 roll, or are we just going to have this guy put down? God, that is sickening. That is a sickening start. We started very poorly in the last match as well. We managed to turn that one round and win 2-0. Maybe this will go again. It was actually bloody Dragmal who messed it up for us there again. My God. My God. I don't think we can just get another Yeti. You're only allowed 1 in your squad at all times, but that's 2 opening drives in 2 games. This guy's completely messed up for us. We don't get a chance to punch anyone with our Oofenvenom. We don't get a chance to knock anyone in and try and get that ball. Maybe I need to be better and start prioritising what I move and when first, because really we should, you know, be leaving him till last because we know there is that chance that he messes up. But still. It's what it is. It's what it is. We must deal with it now. And they don't seem to be rolling particularly brilliantly anyway. How many... Oh, Lord. They had 4 re-rolls to start us off here. That's crazy. That's really something we need to be getting in on, is getting a couple more re-rolls and a couple of better re-rolls. Here, I think money-wise, that's certainly what we're going to be looking to spend money on after this game, should we get enough to do so. But right now, all we got to do is care about winning. Okay, Bork Crown has been stunned. That's fine. He can live with that. He'll be up in a couple of turns. We have been knocked down quite badly, though, this turn. They've got good protection around the ball. We've got a lot of guys on the ground. Right, let's stand the idiot up. Oh, for God's sake. Just stay down then, you moron. Okay. You know what? I'm thinking we bench this guy for the next play. He needs a metaphorical slap in the face. He needs to realise that he's not, you know, the heart and soul of this team. We can do without him. You better bloody pull your socks up, Dragmal, because you've been poor the last few games. Somehow you've got all this SPP, but you've certainly not been one of our better players. Anyway, enough moaning. How are we going to get to the ball carrier? They've got good protection around him here. We're looking at 2 red dice there. We can probably speed that up. If we not all 33% to dodge, that's going to be 1 dice there. Okay, we can get our runner up and in. We'll just bring everyone around that we can from here. We won't take a 17% dodge. Why is that all so low? Our runner should be a little better at dodging than that, and it's a clear day. I understood it in the last round because it was a nasty day. Anyway, let's just bring our guy to here, and these guys are just going to support a couple of hits that we're going to try and make here because we've got our Oofenvenom with 4 strength, so they should be able to stand up to these guys. We're going to get 1 dice rolling there. We'll keep our Berserker around here just in case they want to throw it this way. We've got someone that can go and maybe make a tackle. And now we've got our Berserker here who we could blitz with. That's going to be a lot of dodging, but if we just make that blitz there, I'm a little shocked that's going to be, if he goes this way, it's still red dice there. Okay, I thought we might have got 1 dice there, but let's just try and hurt some fools. Here we go. Okay, number 8 had a good game on the last, and here we go with a bit of frenzy. We're going to get another hit here. Hopefully, it's going to be a hard one. Oh, come on. Can we just roll a good dice, please? Okay, that's a little better. That's a little better. We'll take that one. Unfortunately, it does put him on the side of the pitch, which is not really something we want to do, but this is a guy that can move. So we'll get him there. He is now ready to tackle that ball. Let's punch it out. Now let's see if we can get rid of some of these big fellas and try and make something of this half. That's a cracking roll from number 5, our Oofenvenom. We'll just put him that way, and he always follows because of frenzy, but that is good. That's very, very nice indeed. Now, we're still looking at 2 red dice there. We are. Okay. We're going to be looking at 1 dice here, and I'm hoping we got ourselves to 1 dice there. We did. Okay, let's take this 1 dice first, and that is... Oh, no! We should have done it with this guy, because he would have stood up at this roll. They're both going to get knocked down. Okay, well... It could have been worse. We have someone near the ball. That's gotta count for something, okay? Right, now it does look like they are going to try and make a throwing play, but that is why we have number 7 where he is. We could have probably moved him a little more infield. it's a mistake that maybe we're going to have to now live with, but I think certainly if that ball does get tossed, he's going to be able to make that tackle and get it out of our danger zone, which is what I call pretty much the hand to our red zone. Okay, that is a not good roll from our point of view. That's their blitz used. Poor old fella's getting knocked back there, and he's been stunned. That ain't so good. That ain't so good at all. They're getting that guard around the ball carrier back up pretty quick. I don't know, the way they... Oh, and they're red dicing us. And they've re-rolled the red dice. Oh, no, and it's a good result for red dice. I think that's going on our Oofenvenner. And he has block, and he's KO'd him. Oh, get out of town. The only 2 players on our team that don't have block. Okay, I think we'll save our Apothecary for an injury or a death should they occur. I'd hate to use it here just to make a KO player stunned. And then someone get actually injured later on and we can't save him. Okay, yeah, that was incredible. For 4 red dice to get that result, very, very good rolling from this team. And it looks like they're going to have their options open. They can run it or they can just bloomin' throw it across because we've been knocked down something fierce here. Okay, right, we need to get our Yeti back up. And he's going to be 50% wild animal if we don't have him attack someone. And he's going to be 1 in 6, I think, if he does. Now, he has to dodge there. Does he have to dodge here? He does have to dodge there. It's 17%. Why is it... I mean, this guy's got an agility of 1, but it was 17% for our runners as well, which I didn't really understand. Okay, if we make this play, then these guys might be able to come around and at least stop them running. So let's do that first of all. Please just roll well. Oh, for God's sake, man! Our Yeti's definitely going to sit for the next one. Well, this is starting really bad. I thought 2 dice there. Surely he can't mess up again. We'll just do that. That opens the door for these guys to run to the ball carrier. Then we can get this guy around. He's going to be out of position now. This has been an incredibly poor opening to the match. It couldn't have been worse. Okay. Okay, they really are taking it to us here, but they're only going to have 3 turns after this, so we might just be able to scrape around and just hang on. And I think at this point, if we can get in at 0-0, then it's a positive. But bloody Dragmal absolutely messing up twice. We've only had 3 turns, and he's ruined 2 of them. And the other one, he was on his arse for. Oh, Lord. Okay, how do we stop this? Man, okay. Oh, God. Okay. We do have someone that could make a play here, and that someone is number 12. Okay. Well, we conceded a touchdown to these guys last time, and it's not really something we do a lot is concede touchdowns. I think we've only conceded 2 so far, and this is our 10th match. So, oh, sorry, no, it's our 11th match, isn't it? Because we played 9 in the regular season, then we had that round of 16. Okay. This couldn't have gone worse, to be honest. This really couldn't have gone worse. All of our players are on their asses except one guy that's got about the whole team around him. Dragmal, he's not starting the second half. Let's just say that. What we need to do is get this guy down here for certain. For certain. For certain. I was almost expecting him to fall down then. Okay, now what do we do? Because we're going to be looking at absolutely terrible dice everywhere. I'm just going to stand these guys up for now. I'm not going to blitz with that guy. Maybe I should have done. It might have been smarter. But we'd have been looking at red dice anyway. So we can stand this guy up and get 1 dice here. We're going to be looking at 2 dice there. Oh, we can only blitz with 1 player though. I don't think... And I'm going to give our guy another chance here. I'm just going to give him another chance here because I think if we knock this guy out, then we can actually hit that ball carrier for a reasonable chance. So let's try it. If this guy's out the way, it might be... oh, for God's sake, that's another terrible roll. But if we knock this guy out the way with the Yeti behind, we might get a better dice roll here. Oh, God. Well, it wasn't great, but at least he's not on his arse this time. Very, very poor. Oh, and he did score a stun. Okay, that's going to be going for it and dodging. Unlikely. Okay, we get 1 guy out the way here, so we're going to be looking still at 2 red dice here. guys that need to dodge. Is there any way we can just get him running to there? He's got to dodge a hell of a lot. This guy to blitz. Oh, yeah, of course, we've used our blitz action here. I'm not sure we can prevent what's happening here. And I know who I'm blaming. Okay, we'll stand these guys up for the sake of it. We're gonna have to just take a 2 red dice roll and hope that we get a bit lucky here. There's not really much we can do. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put our Berserker here in the deep field. Now, the reason I'm gonna do that is because if we can get this ball spilled out, then we just have a target and we can lob it to him. 9 times out of 10 we're going to miss that throw, but it's not really about that. It's just about being able to throw it that way, and then they're not going to be able to recover it and score the touchdown this half, so that's fine. Okay, number 12 needs to make a big play here. We have actually turned it into 1 good dice, and we do have a reroll with it, and we're going to bloody need to use that reroll. What are these dice doing today? Luckily, this guy's got blocked, but unfortunately it means we can't follow on, which is what I really wanted to do here, was just knock him out and get our guy there. It's not happening for us. We are not rolling good dice today. But the second half is a new... Well, it's not a new day, but it's a new half of football. So it's Blood Bowl. So you never know. Right, and that is our turn. We're going to keep this guy down so we can't get pushed off the pitch. We don't need another guy getting hurt like that. Okay. Come on, then. Let's do this. So they're running off here. So yeah, this guy, whoever picks the ball up, if someone does, even if the throw chance is probably going to be like 9% or something, but it just gets the ball this way. And I don't think we can just choose to lob it over here without someone to actually target. Oh! What happened there? Someone stabbed it? Oh god, he can run. Oh god, he can run. He can always fall over. He can always fall over. He's not fallen over. Okay, well, there's the touchdown. Dragmal, you're off. Get in the changing rooms. Have an early bath, you cretin. Absolutely ruining it for us there with some terrible dice rolls. Okay. Okay, Ali Babad is sent off. That's useful. Didn't really notice him playing. Get off my pitch, Dragmal, you useless Yeti. Okay, let's put on... 13's got himself a little bit of SPP. Okay. Of course, we're in attack now. And our Yeti could be so useful in attack because he can just knock down. And if nothing else, he's our strength. He's just putting strength bonuses in. We'll give him another chance because... Okay, fair enough. No one else can do what he can do. But this is it, man. If you mess up again, you're not starting the next match. Okay, so we've got our 2 throwers here. We've got our 2 runners and our 2 berserkers here. We've got our Uffenvenner there. This is a setup that serves us very well most days. Let's see if it happens now. It would be a real bad little bit of news if we were to go out of the Mega Cup to a team from our division that we finished above, right? Team has the opportunity to use kickoff return skill. Do we indeed? Oh, of course, number 16 has kickoff return, doesn't he? He can't quite get there, but that's useful. I forgot he upgraded and we got him that last time, didn't he? Any player who's not in a tackle zone can now move to the ball. Oh, well, go for it then, my man. There you go. Beautiful. Well, that might be the little bit of luck that we might need. Now, we've got 2 turns here. I beg your pardon, we've got 3 turns here to maybe just try and make a play here. Let's see what we can do. We've got runners, we've got Uffenvenner. I'm thinking there seems to be a little bit of a gap down here, so if we can knock this guy out, a runner might be able to make that run. Our thrower's already got possession. Or do we go the other way and just try and shift all our big hitters down this way and just try and run the ball and then sneak someone down here, maybe get that throw off on turn 8. I think that might be the safer play. And it's going to have to start with Dragmal not messing up against this Tomb Guardian, because that leaves our Uffenvenner free to come across. That leaves a couple of other guys ready to come across. Number 11 could maybe go and make that as well. Okay. Just don't mess it up, Dragmal, please. Oh, just please don't, man. Just please don't. You got another go at this one. It should still be 2 dice. It's 1 dice. Oh, come on! Can't you just roll 1 good dice, for God's sake? Okay, he's out. He's off. He's not playing anymore for us today. He's gone. He's gone. When it's time for the roster cuts, Dragmal, there's going to be some serious consideration about you, my friend, because you're not doing us any favours here, man. Not good at all. All he needed there was to push the guy out of the way and stay on his feet. That would leave number 12 and number 6 ready to come across. And then these guys wouldn't be able to get so close to our player. We could have run a runner. Oh, that's the last time I trust him. It's just annoying because he's the guy that really needs to start it all. Because he's the guy that needs to make that hole so that everyone else gets the strength bonuses when they make their hits. If we don't do him first, then everyone else is hitting at a advantage, or without an advantage they would otherwise have. All he's got to do is roll 2 dice and one of them not be bad. Oh, God. He's not starting the second half. I'm sorry, man. I can't let someone perform like that and keep their place in the team. It doesn't send a good message to everyone else. If everyone thinks, oh, yeah, we can have a terrible game and just keep our spot in the team, then it's all good, man. So they've rolled a dice there. This is utterly dire. The second half may be better, guys, but I'm not seeing any hope yet. Luckily, number 11 can come here. And you know what? We seem to have a channel here. As bad as this is... Oi! Oi, what was that? What the hell was that? Okay, as bad as this is, if our Berserker blitzes here, our runner can run down. Number 11 can just get the ball out the way. And I think, for the most part, we're faster than all these guys. In fact, you know what? We're going to do that with our Uffenvenner. He's going to get 2 dice on this skeleton. We're in number 3. So what would have happened there was he'd hit him down. Then we'd have our runner run up. We'd have our Berserker run up for protection. We'd have anyone else just try and, you know, get into tackle zones and keep these guys busy. Number 11 would run here, throw the ball that way, and we'd score a touchdown. Again, it's not happened. This is by far and away the worst half of Blood Bowl this team has played. Maybe it's the fact we don't have number 3. We don't have Lauren Duthak with us, man. He's gone. He was the heart and soul of this team, and he's not with us anymore. This is sickening. I rushed my lunch so I'd have time to play this game, and you guys perform like this. Just get out. We're having a full... Ugh. Ugh. Oh, it's sickening. Oh, it's just sickening. To lose to a team from our league as well, which is what we're in danger of doing here. Not good, man. Not good at all. Oh, God. And don't want to watch this anymore. Can we just skip to turn 16? Oh, goodness me.
But this time, no
miracles. Oh, what are we doing here? We're like the Patriots of a couple of years ago where they went 16-0 and then got to the Super Bowl and lost. I mean, 7 wins and 2 draws from our 9 games in the regular season. And then we beat a team from a higher league. Luckily, not much has changed, but this is the last turn and we're not gonna do it, are we? Our runner would need to get to there. So there's absolutely nothing we can do here. We can maybe just try and get a blitz going and score a little injury if we can. It's a bit of SPP for someone, but that really... You know what? Even just to be coming in at 1-0 down, I think, is probably... There's a good roll. Why couldn't we do that a little bit more? There we go. And it has resulted in a stun. But that'll be it. That'll be it. The worst half of Blood Bowl we have played thus far, my friends. There needs to be a shake-up. There needs to be a shake-up. That was not Real Dav standard Blood Bowl there. Okay, now we're setting... Oh, well, he's setting up in defense. Get off the pitch, you useless man. Did our KO player come back? He did. That's very, very good. Okay, man, we need our Yeti, but it just doesn't... It just... I want to keep him on the pitch because he's so useful when he works, but if he's not working, you know, if... Right, we have to take him off. 14, you're in. You sit there, Dragmal, and you bloody well think about the standard of Blood Bowl that's required to play on this team, because you haven't been showing it the last couple of games, mate. So you're benched, okay? That does make us weaker, but I don't think we can ever let someone play that poorly and keep their place. As I said, it just doesn't give a good mindset for our players that they can play so bad and keep their place in their team. We've got a roster. Oh, good. The phone's going off now. A phone call might save me from this absolute disaster. Okay, right. Let's play like this. I can't even see my phone. I can hear it. I can hear it, but I can't see it. Where is it? Well, the ball's gone there. We do have kickoff return. Can he make it? He can't make it, but it was a good job last time. Oh, there's my phone. Oh, it stopped ringing now. Who was it ringing? Oh, it does. Oh, okay. It's gone out of charge. I guess we'll find out later. That's fine. Okay. A gentle gust of wind is going to blow that ball. It might blow it in. Oh, it did blow it in. Okay, well, man, let's make use of this. Okay, now, what we wanted to do last time was have our Yeti knock this. Well, we're doing it the opposite way, but our Yeti would have knocked this guy out. And then we'd have tried to shift a couple of our linemen over, make a guard around the ball carrier, and then try and sneak this runner down. I think the idea in and of itself was okay. But this is where we're struggling here now, because a Yeti would be looking at 2 good dice with that. Our Oofenvenner might be able to... Oh, no, our Oofenvenner is still 2 red dice? Oh, crumbs. Maybe here? We're looking at 1 dice. This might be the roll we have to make here. See, this is the problem with not having our Yeti in the line of scrimmage, but... You know, how can you not bench a guy after that performance? Okay, there we go. This is it. This is our time to shine. This is how we're going to do it. No Yeti needed, man. There we go. That's brilliant. Okay, now if we can knock this guy out, we're looking at 1 dice to do it now. We're going to be 2 dice with the Oofenvenner. We're not. So we might as well use 14. Then these 2 guys can get across. We just need to roll some good dice here. And it's good enough, man. It's good. Oh, he's got stand firm, has he? Oh, I should have read that and realised. Okay, that's not good. What about here? We're looking at 2 red dice. Okay. Right. Didn't really want to have to... Oh, now we're looking at 2 red dice with this guy? But 14 wasn't? Well, we're going to have to use our Oofenvenner, and we'll have to get number 13 across. He's got stand firm, so we're going to have to re-roll that one. And, oh, for God's sake, no one's going to get this guy down. Oh, come on! I'm going to have nightmares about that bloody skull dice. This is bloody number 5 again. Was he the guy that messed it up last time for us as well, or was that number 6? I forget. Oh, well, this has just been dire. The Laurent Duthac Memorial Game, and this is how we honour his memory. Get out of town. I know it was only the 1 dice we were rolling there, but... Oh, Lord. Oh, goodness me. Right. Let's just try and get this over and done with, and we'll lick our wounds and we'll come back in the Silver Division next year. But I'm talking about this game as though we've lost it already. But, you know, turn 9 with all the turnovers. This has been that's our 4th turnover in 9 turns, guys. It's our 4th turnover in 9 turns. This is not a division winner that I'm seeing on the pitch here. Maybe it was all just Laurent Duthac giving us the inspiration that we needed. Now, there is a gap. There is a gap for a guy to run through there, though. And these linemen, they did all right. Oh, no. Okay, well, this is why we have an apothecary now. Loses 1 point of strength. That is certainly an apothecary thing. The player joins the substitutes. Okay, there we go. That is a useful apothecary there. I would not have a guy lose a... We'd have to cut him if he lost a point of strength. He'd just be utterly useless. Oh, this has been an awful, awful match so far. They're getting the good rolls. They're getting the good rolls here, I see. Oh, get off, you horrible thing. No! We've just been battered and bruised and absolutely destroyed in this match. Okay. Now, what can we do here? A blitz with our Berserker gives running room to our runner and throwing room to our thrower. Let's stand a couple of guys up first of all. We're not going to blitz with these 2 because we're going to blitz with our Berserker if we can. And if we can run here, that's unlikely to happen, isn't it? Okay. So, we blitz with the Berserker. This guy runs down. We throw in the ball. and we maybe score a touchdown. He's going to get blitzed, but we might just be able to hold on. You never know. And then that can change the flow of a game. That can change the momentum of a game. All we have to do is not roll a skull here. I mean, we'll frenzy it, so we're going to have another go at this one. It does clear a bit of a path, and that is not good enough. That's really not good, because he can now get pushed off the pitch. We don't... Oh, no, he can't. Oh, he's going to have to dodge away, though, isn't he? And unfortunately, this guy bloody stays on his feet. Ugh. And there's no way. Oh, man, all you had to do was knock him down. No one's doing anything useful today. He'd have had a clear run. Okay, he's just going to have to make a ton of dodges now, isn't he? 50%, 50%, so that's 25%. Two-thirds of 25% is about 17%, and then he's got to roll. So it's 17% he gets to here, and then he's got to roll 2d6 and not roll a 1. So we're probably looking at about 12% for this play. But what else can we do, you know? Okay, what we can do is just... We've got a couple of turns, so we can just get our guy to here. Our runner becomes a blocker. Our runner becomes a blocker and goes there. This is also going to protect our guy here a little bit. He's got a 50% dodge there. I don't want to take any 50% dodges because we've just been rolling so badly today that I just don't see any of them going well. We can get this guy up as well. And we are getting... Oh, my phone's back. Why did my phone run out of battery and now it's beeping again? I don't know. It's an old phone. It's on its last legs, sadly. Okay. Anyway, this is not the greatest of lines here, but at least anyone that wants to come and blitz this guy's got to break some tackle zones. We couldn't really get anyone ahead of him. Number 12 might be able to make a super play here. It's unlikely, but we'll try it. Oh, man! Oh, man! What a run by number 12! That was great! Okay, right, this might not look so bad after all. Now all we've got to do is get a berserker in the deep field. Not really who we want in the deep field, is it, really? In fact, you know what? Screw it. Let's just... Should we just completely run the ball? We'll have someone break out of this line if they can. We'll see if we can dodge again. Okay! You know what? As long as he doesn't slip over here, I suddenly feel a little more positive about this whole game. A terrible opening 8 turns. Turn 9, not so bad. Although we've still got a lot to do here. We're by no means in for a touchdown at all. But we do have a runner here. And we do... Where's our other runner? Oh, he was injured, wasn't he? Yeah, there he is. Oh, no, that was our lineman. So where's our other runner? We're looking for the wings on the helmet. I don't see him anywhere. Oh, why is it... Oh, he was our guy that got injured, but now he's joined the substitutes. That's right, isn't it? This guy's got block. Unlucky son. Oh, he's just been pushed back a little bit then.
That player is so close to
okay, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Unfortunately, our Uffenven is just going to be here as a bit of a bullet cushion, if that's a term. But if he can be here and keep 3 or 4 players busy, including a couple of those Tomb Guardians, I think that is a useful sacrifice for us. They've got good defence here. This is a good team. This is a good team. There's a reason we didn't beat them the first time we played them, even though we were on a 7-game winning streak. Let me start the sentence again. There's a reason they broke our winning streak, is what I'm trying to say, and it's because they're a decent team, and I think they're going to be challenging us in the Silver Division when we play in that in a couple of games. Well, hopefully in a couple of games' time. If we lose this, it will be the next match. Okay, I'm looking at what dice we're getting. I'm very shocked we can't get 2 dice on this guy. I think if we knock this guy out, then we might get 2 dice on this guy. And I think lineman number 14 needs to make that play, because then this guy is surrounded. We should get 2 dice on him, and we might just be opening up for someone to just make a run. So 14, you got to make this play first of all with 1 dice, my man. It's okay. It's okay. He's out the way at least. We've got 5 players around this guy. It's got to be 2 dice. It is 2 dice. Now, who do we want to actually make this play? Probably number 8, right? Number 8's still doing it at 1 dice, though. Well, number 10's our runner, so he wants to be making the run. So we'll get this guy down. 2 dice here. Again, it's not great. We'll have to follow.
That's it.
Really poor rolling today on the block rolls. Now we're looking at 1 dice here. Probably 2 dice here with our Uffenven. Go on then, my man. Oh, it's not good again. And now we're just going to be pushing everyone out the way. But that's okay, because number 14 going to there is actually quite a useful spot. And we've rolled well for the first time, it feels like today. Okay, there you go. Good play by number 5 there. Right, now what do we need to do? We need to get our runner out somehow. We've still got our blitz action. If we do that blitz action here, there's not really a realistic way we can get to him. I mean, number 7 can make the blitz, and then our runner can just run down the sideline. One dice there. Number 8 can go there for 2 dice. But I'm not really sure what that's doing for us by getting our guy here. I mean, it's stopping a lot of people coming around, and we do have time, so we don't have to go quite so quickly with this. So let's make the blitz here.
Come on, guys.
That is... I'd rather have another go, so we'll knock him back and we'll take the frenzy reroll here. Oh no! Oh, it's a fantastic 2 red dice roll. Pick it for me, my man. I do not wish to reroll those dice at all. Fantastic. Fantastic work by number 8 there. That really is the kind of thing that could change the momentum in our way. And he scored a KO. That is great, 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 great play. Really, really nice. Okay. Hey, man, I mean, we're only 1 point down, you know. As badly as the first half went, we're only 1 point down. So, if we can just get a guy here. That's good. And now we want to try and have our runner run out, don't we? We want to try and get our runner out the way. We've got a good enough protection around this ball carrier. This guy's going to stand up, of course. Gonna make a 33% dodge. We've made a few 33% dodges. We've rolled well on the dodge table, if not anywhere else so far. This guy needs to stand up. And I'd like to just put him here if he can do a 50% dodge. Oh, and he did. Okay, that's fine. That gets him a little bit nearer. You know what? We'll take a 33... No, we won't take a 33% dodge. We'll keep him there. Number 10 just needs to drop out, really. I mean, just get him to here, I think. Or even there. I think that's a good spot. Because now someone can knock this guy down and then he's away. And we still have good protection around our ball carrier. Okay. You never know what might happen, guys. If we can play as bad as we played in the first half of this game and still come out with a result, then nothing can stop us, right? And it looks so far, I know they've got a lot of pieces still to move, but it looks so far as though number 10 might have that hole to run through that he needs. We're going to have number 9 back on the pitch for the next play. We might bring our Yeti back in, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oh, they have closed that gap quite well, but we can run the ball as well, let's not forget. And he blitzes. Oh no, I thought we'd get tackle zones and blocks on that. That's no good at all. Well, there's our great idea. Oh, and the ball's gone out. Oh, God. Well, we're definitely in a better deal to do that. Our other throw, number 11, can get that and be pretty much unchallenged. And that's fantastic. I'm not going to say it's fantastic, because it's not fantastic. I didn't think this guy could get up and blitz us so powerfully. I thought he'd have to break tackle zones and do 3 dodges there, which is agility of 1. I didn't think he'd make. So that was my bad, not really understanding that unit. Number 8 there. Number 5 really needed to... Or number 6. Oh, no. Okay. Can anyone do a Hail Mary? Have we given that ability to anyone yet? I don't think so. But that's a good play by number 10. Number 10 is getting a touchdown this game. I think it's obvious with his performances. Okay, right. This guy needs to run down and pick the ball up. We're going to have 2 guys go with him. And we're going to try and just keep as many guys busy as we can. Obviously, number 10 needs to make that run to the end zone. Can he pick the ball up now? Oh, he can't. Okay, we'll get him to here then. And we'll get a lineman with him. Won't hurt at all. And we'll get this Oofenvenner with him. Okay, that's good enough protection. I don't want to have anyone go for it just yet. I think that's If this guy wants to run down, he's got to break 2 tackle zones, agility of 1. You're probably not going to do that. This guy's got to break... if we can just get this guy to there. We'll do that last, but then he'll have to break some tackle zones as well. And then we'll just try and keep these fools busy, right? 2 red dice here. We've got a berserker here who's going to be looking at 2 red dice all over the place. We do still have a blitz action, let's not forget. 1 dice here. I'm not really sure what we're going to achieve with that dice, but I don't really want to roll 2 red. We could blitz there, we could blitz there, we could... Alright, let's just stand this one up. Stand this guy up. We'll just try and hit the fella. How many times are we going to see that? I'm going to save our reroll for when we need to throw the ball. But how many times are we going to see that happen today, man? How many turnovers? That's 5 turnovers in 11 turns? Oh my goodness me. No one's played well. I know we sort of picked on Dragmal, our Yeti, early in the game. And admittedly, 3 of those turnovers were his fault, and on one of those times where it wasn't a turnover, it only wasn't a turnover because he couldn't even pass his wild animal test. But no one's played well today. No one's done well at all, and we just seem outmanned, outmatched at every opportunity. Every opportunity, they're rolling 3 dice and we're rolling 1 dice. You know, they seem to have more players on the pitch than us because our guys get injured. Ugh. Oh, it's not a way to end what's otherwise been a very successful season with 8 wins and 2 draws and no losses up to this point. Although I think we're going to be taking that loss today. The ball is deep down here, and we've got to get it over there. And all we're going to achieve by that is a draw. Oh, and they're going to jump up on us. That's a horrible ability. That sure is. Right. Where's our runner? Our runner's here, and our runner can actually, with a 67% dodge that you'd think he's going to make, he can do this. That's very good. Okay, oh, come on! We're going to have to reroll that. We can't have another turnover, man. We really can't. Okay, there we go. That is a waste of our final reroll, though. I'm not happy at all. But you never know. Now we don't get a reroll for picking the ball up. We don't get a reroll for passing it off. You know, all those things that we could have really used a reroll for, and we're not going to get it. But we'll get our thrower over here.
Yes, they've picked
That's
up
good. That's good work from number 11. Very trustworthy guy, of course. Okay, are we in a tackle zone here with this Yeti? We are. Is this lineman going to support the Yeti enough so that he can make a good play here? Or would the Yeti be better off just to try and dodge out the way? It's 50%, so I think we'll take that chance. I think we'll take that chance. 50%. You're good for a 50%, man. Excellent work. Okay. Okay, so our 3 guys that might actually salvage something from this game seem to be doing okay. Now we need to get this guy just out the way. He's got to make 2 dodges there. Still 2 dodges anywhere he goes. Okay, so we'll just put him there. We'll see if he can do it. Nope. Okay, well at least he's out of the side of the pitch. Now these guys, they're not too quick, these team guarding. They only move 4. So I think we are going to get a reasonably safe run at least to this half of the line. And if this guy can stay on his feet, you never know, man. You never know. As bad as it's been going, we do have a chance here. It's going to take a hell of a throw and a hell of a catch and a hell of a run. But, man, you know, we've made some hella throws and hella catches and hella runs so far in our first 10 games, and admittedly a lot of those plays were made by the guy that's now dead. R.I.P. my brother. But you never know. Number 11 and number 10 have had their share of fantastic plays in the regular season. Now is the time to wake it up. And I hope this guy's really thinking. He's really thinking about, you know, how if he were on the pitch, he'd be doing a bit better right now. Oh, they do get their blitz in. Oh, no. Although he's got to stay on his feet twice. He's stayed on his feet. Oh, and of course he rolls well. Ugh. For God's sake, I didn't think he could make it. I thought he was out of bounds. But it's okay. He can just get back up and keep on trucking, man. 67% dodge, 67% pickup. Get yourself over to there. I mean, it's not a big chance, but what else can we do here? So he gets up. You've done that. Oh, come on. Come on now. So that's 6 turnovers in 13 turns, is it? And these turnovers have, for the most part, been early here. 13 turns and 6 turnovers, man. Oh, God. We have just been out everything here. And the thing is, I could have expected, you know, a match like this when we came up against a team from the Platinum Division. But this is a team that... what did they do? They went 4-3-1 in the league that we went 7-2-0 in. Or 7-0-2, however you say, wins, losses and draws, or wins, draws and losses. Oh, man. Tomb Kings, man. You know, they're just a really tough matchup for our guys. And they've got the ball, and I can see them. Well, they're definitely going to score again here, aren't they? Oh, can the fans do another riot so we can be put out of our misery here? It's turn 15. This guy has to make a play, first of all, and he's going to be at 2 red dice. We get 1 dice here. You never know what might happen. It's not good enough. There's another turnover. 7 turnovers in 14 turns, man. Oh, God. This is how the season ends for us. What a disappointment. Number 10 had done so well to get into the position, but no one else could make a play to match it. Ugh. Oh, we weren't just beaten by a better team. We were destroyed by a team that, on paper, we are better than. That's the hurtful thing here. You know, that's the bit that is really annoying.
I'll eat that ball if the losers win in the time left.
Yeah, well, you're not going to be eating any balls here, Bob Bifford. Okay, so we set our team up in attack. Our offensive setup now is looking a bit funny.
It's time to think defensively.
Lineman 14. He did quite well, actually, lineman 14. In fact, what does it matter? There's bloody 1 turn left. Just get your lineman on. Yeti deserves to stay on the back. We're just going to get our lineman on, and we're going to try and punch someone, and we'll just see what happens. There's nothing else to do. We've got 1 turn left. Come on, then. That was exceptionally bad. That was an exceptionally bad time. Okay, let's do it. Let's see what 1 dice we're going to get here. Oh, look, there's a good roll. Finally, number 2. Not just you, but everyone. I miss the days where we go up against Bretonians and like kill half their team and then just play against... you know, 6 guys for the second half. Hey, we're suddenly rolling well. It took until the last turn of the game for our guys to wake up, apparently. But here we go. Let's just take 1 blitz with... might as well be this Berserker. Over here. Oh my God, would you look at what we're doing here now? Why couldn't we have done this 16 turns ago, guys? We'd have probably won this match. Okay, well, there we go. Well, there we go. So that's 5 knockdowns that we just rolled here. I'm going to be interested to see what our block dice were, and I'm going to take 5 off of the total that it gives us, because obviously the last turn, who cares about it? Nothing's happening here. But still, a very, very hard to take and disappointing result for us. Our first defeat in Real Dav's history. And I guess we can still look at this season, as horribly as it's ended. The season is still, you know, we got to the quarterfinals of the Mega Cup. We got, admittedly, we were terrible in that quarterfinal, much below our usual talent, but... you know, we got to the quarterfinals of the Mega Cup. We went undefeated in the regular season, 7 wins and 2 draws, and then 1-1 in the postseason. Not sure it'll come out on DVD, but certainly we have a good foundation with which to build. But I think the whole postseason there can just be looked at as terrible. You know, yeah, we won the first match, but then to lose Lauren Duthak in such a fashion, SPP, no one earned any except the 5 that it has to give out, of course. That's just exceptionally poor match. 18% ball possession, 0 passes, 0 catches, 0 interceptions, 12 yards of running. 12 yards is what we managed today. 2 casualties sustained. Let's just have a look for a minute. I want to look at the dice rolls here. And I want to look at the block dice. Alright, Real Dav, everyone, block dice. So we rolled 10 skulls, and we actually rolled 12 of these, but 5 of them were in the last turn, so we rolled 7 of those. 3 of those, 9 of those which happen to all the guys that are negative. Just... man. Oh, man. Just... it's one to forget. It's one to forget. We have been eliminated from the competition in a horrible fashion. The season is now over. Is it going to tell us who won? We want to go to schedule, don't we? Valorous Spears won against the Dark Aspects. So we would have played the Iron Lamassus, who are... apparently they don't... oh, God, they must have... oh, they're from Zufbar, so I'm going to assume that's a Dwarven team. Again, a Dwarven team would have been a hard matchup. Dwarves and Khemri seem definitely to be the hardest team. The Valorous Spears won the Super Bowl. They finished like 4th in our division. What? And the Valorous Spears and the Dark Aspects from the Bronze Division got to the Super Bowl here. Let's look at the Bronze Division here, where we dominated it. The Valorous Spears leaderboard we want to go to. The Valorous Spears came 3rd. 4-3 with 2 draws, and these guys 4-2 with 3 draws, and then there's us. Man, oh man. Well, congratulations to the Valorous Spears. Wasn't that the team that we just killed early in the season? I've got to look at that. Didn't we beat them 3-0 and like killed 3 of their players? I've got to look at this. I've got to look at this schedule. 9 of 9. We're looking for Real Dav against the Valorous Spears here. I think we played them quite early. Where are we here? We beat the Hard Stallions 1-0. Valorous Spears. Oh no, we beat them 1-0, so this was the better Bretonian team. Oh, and I remember this game actually. It arguably should have been a draw, but they messed it up at the end and missed what should have been a touchdown, didn't they? So we took the win, whereas really that should have been a draw. Well, congratulations. Congratulations to the Valorous Spears. Real Dav will come back in the next season a much better team than they finished with this one. There's a lot of training to be done here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you for the next season. And so will these 14 guys. Goodbye, my friends.
How's the missus, Bob?